Hello everybody. Well, I think I have some good news for you. First of all, let me say that I was due to go to the UK on the 6th of October, and during that time I was to meet Spanner in London to have a dialogue about the differences that had been between us. And that arose from well over a year ago when they wrote to me threatening me with legal action, attempting to sue me for defamation. I replied to their solicitors just a year later and said I was surprised I'd heard nothing from them. And whilst I always accept dialogue is the best option, they had chosen to use the legal process. However, they then replied to me and said they would be pleased to see me in London. And of course I was pleased. However, they have just written to me and said, yesterday actually, and said yes, that they would meet me in London. But they said they would meet me on the basis that I would stop my hostile, aggressive and inappropriate behaviour towards them. Well, really, no. Anyway, we've moved on a step and I think this is much more productive. I did reply and say that in view of the fact that we were signing a convention here in Marrakesh with the local authority and with the Wali in terms of the welfare of equines in the city and the surrounding regions, I had cancelled my trip to London, wouldn't be able to meet them, and I didn't think it was very productive in light of the fact they are in London and they need to be here to see what's happening on the ground. And of course, if I do post on social media and people then respond to me and make adverse comments about Spanner, it's not for me to remove those comments. That would be an appalling breach of freedom of speech. They should look at what I said. Anyway, as I say, it is resolved. Yesterday we were absolutely delighted to meet with officials at the town hall here in Marrakesh, and Charles was able to sign the document that completed the convention between ourselves, the local authority, and with the region as to the care of equines. That they were quite keen to stress, and for this I'm very grateful, that they had had a 30-year agreement with Spanner, and they worked with Spanner absolutely fine, and that they would expect us to work together absolutely fine. But they have come up with the solution, and for that we are so grateful, because the bottom line is we have to do the best thing for equines in Morocco, and primarily, as far as we're concerned, in our region and in Marrakesh. And in the future, the local authority will collect equines in distress, in need, and they will go to Spanner for 4 days, which is what we suggested years ago. They go to Spanner, where they remain, and see if an owner comes and claims them, as is of their right within 4 days, as indeed it is here. But Spanner, obviously, I mean, this goes without saying, they would treat the animal, they would administer emergency medical treatment, and after 4 days, they come here. Perfect solution. We work together without any more discussion, any more debate, and that is just a magic solution for the equines in Morocco. They get a retirement, they get emergency medical treatment by Spanner, and of course, in turn, that saves us a lot of money on our own vet and medical intervention, because I can't take away from the fact that Spanner historically has had veterinary expertise. So I hope all of you are as pleased as I am, and we look forward with enthusiasm to a great future. Bye for now.